Once again, this is the Prof, and like I always say, if you're not down with the bullshit and you're down with the real shit, subscribe and like this video. So once again, justice has not prevailed. There's been many cases throughout probably centuries where you just knew, as it pertained to real justice, that they had certain people dead to rights. You knew they were going to jail. You knew, hey, it don't matter. They don't have anything to trump what the prosecution has. Bottom line, this person is going to be, incarcerated. And turn around, you're like, what the hell? And the person get off, and it's either some kind of weird ass fucking discrepancy that comes into place, or something happens where you're like, I know I'm hearing and seeing and what I thought I was hearing and seeing, but then somebody comes up with something where it's like, yo, now we're gonna let him go. Like what the and you like, and you just can't explain it. I don't know how in the hell in the last few years with a lot of these situations that have been going on with these entertainers and wealthy individuals. You think that they have these people dead to rights. Then in other situations, you would think that no, they don't have enough evidence. A lot of things that people claim that they have against the person is circumstantial, and bam, they go to jail, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, yo, just based upon somebody's account of some kind of past situation that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago that nobody really has any kind of technical proof of it being valid. And so we just go on what the person just said out of their mouth, and there's nobody there to, back up the person's story or whatever. Like, and then you see another situation where you're like, yo, all right, they got all kind of evidence. We know what the law is. We know what the law states. And this person has broken about 6, 7, 8 different laws. And for a fact, they've done this. And they get off. You're like, what the hell? Wait a minute. Jussie Smollett, y'all know damn well everybody with sense. Put it like this. See, just how you have to describe things sometimes. Everybody with sense knew that he was lying from the beginning. Now, people who looked at Jussie Smollett and had more of an agenda-based perspective of what was going on was trying to find the positive in what he was doing. The feminists and people who support and down with the gay movement. Um, and you can also factor in like the black nationalist, groups also. But anybody with sense, like I said, thinking rationally, knew that whole mess from the start. You heard so many people say from the very beginning they didn't believe what the hell was going on. Okay, and now he's been let free. I don't know if you would call it exonerated of all charges, but they said that basically the prosecution just dropped the case against him. I'm like, damn. But I wondered about that. I really did. Because it's a simple fact that, oh man, if there's a gay agenda, and then there's uh, the feminist agenda going on, and all these different political agendas that's going on, and he fits the description of somebody who embodies what that agenda is about, or that are those agendas support, you got the backdoor politics that goes on too. And somebody with power and influence who, you know, is down with those causes, they have money and stuff and know people. They can talk to people and figure out, hey, how can we make this go away? It happens all the time when it's what they want to happen. Yeah, when it's what they want to happen, it happens all the time. But yeah, man, it's BS. Everybody know that he was faking. I mean, come on, man. Conveniently, they seen you 2 o'clock in the morning. You said you were going to get a Subway sandwich. What the? Like people, I only heard one person ask the question. Subways be open at 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, is there anybody else? In Chicago, cold as hell. Somebody's going out there at 2 o'clock looking for a damn Subway sandwich. And he said that the two guys came up on him and remember what was it? It was supposed to be they were supposed to be looking for two white guys, right? And said that with MAGA hats on, who said, "Ain't you that faggot nigger that be on that show Empire?" You gonna tell me that don't sound scripted? You honestly gonna tell me that? Jesus Christ! I mean, they knew to say that. Ain't you that faggot? Okay, attacking the homosexuals, nigger, attacking the gays. That plays on Empire. Man, Jesus Christ! Like, just like they said, do you think a lot of conservatives or right wingers even watch Empire? Man, this shit is crazy. But you'll have some people will say, well, I'm glad he didn't go to jail because we shouldn't be wishing any black man to go to jail. But see, here's the thing: they will do things in a tricky type way to, have you going against the justice system based upon corruption, whereas versus uh, going against the justice system as it pertains to, you know, honest justice, or or really being too, you know, truthfully pertaining to the legal system as the laws state, and carrying out those laws and really, seeking justice. They'll put you in a position where, like, you saying, "Oh, we don't want to see a black man go to jail," or the gay community probably saying, "Well, we don't want to see a gay person get wrong, get railroaded because of their cause and their agenda." But the whole thing about it is, you're still going against justice. So, see, at a later date, for whatever reason, at some point in time, they'll use that to say, "Wait a minute, hold on. Now, remember, you guys didn't want this person to be, you know, um, prosecuted and stuff for whatever reason, if it was based upon agenda, politics, whatever, okay, they'll use that to get somebody off that they want to get off based upon the same criteria. And you'll be talking about, that's injustice, that's wrong, this and that. Hey, you know, you can't have it both ways. The Bible says, God said you can't serve two masters. You can't want wrong and right like simultaneously. Um, it just doesn't work like that. So, shit, man, it's like really crazy. He's just off, right? He's just gone, and that's it. And he said something about he hoped he could just carry on with his career and everything. What the carry on with your career? Wait a minute, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, Hey man, I mean, politics is corrupt. Shit, Hollywood is corrupt. Everything is corrupt, just like Ice Cube said. That's what it's basically looking like, man. I mean, shit. What is right? What is wrong? We live in today's time where nobody fucking knows anymore and shit. That new world order shit is in full effect.